My name's Wayne, I am the Lone Headbanger. Welcome to another session of my Mental Health Wednesdays. So, as usual, I'll start with a quick update because it is relevant. So what's happened is, as of Friday, I actually ran out of sertraline, which is the medication that I take at 200 milligrams a day. And I haven't been able to get any until today, so that's sort of pretty much Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4-5 days almost without my medication. And it's been an interesting experience, and I figured that I'd just talk about medication today. Now, I'm aware I've done medication chats before, but I just wanted to do a quick refresher and update the come down. So that's what we're going to do. So as I said, I'm on sertraline, 200 milligrams a day. It's the highest dosage that you can have. And what it does, generally speaking, is it makes my mood grey, essentially. So it keeps me sort of on the middle ground, so it blocks out any bad emotion, but it blocks out any good as well, so it kind of keeps you in the middle, which is fine, but it just means that while you're not getting the negative side of it, unless it's an extreme negative, because if you fall too far, then the sertraline just doesn't work and you do end up getting buried. But it also means that you don't get excited over anything, or I don't anyway. I don't get bursts of happiness, I don't get excited, I don't look forward to anything. So it's a double-edged sword, which I've mentioned before. And as I said, if your mood drops to a dangerous level, then the sertraline won't help, or it doesn't help me anyway. And I have to try and seek medical advice or something like that. So that's what sertraline normally does for me. Now, I ran out on Friday. I believe I had my last dose on Friday, before today, that is. And since then, my mind has been an absolute scattered nightmare. Strange thoughts, weird dreams. It's felt a lot like my head's full of popping candy, the stuff that you put in your mouth and it fizzes. It feels like that, but like all over. It's really strange. And then there was a couple of times where it felt like somebody had got like a big piece of paper and was scrunching it up in my head in places. It was really quite strange. And I said weird thoughts. I almost fell over this morning going to get breakfast. It was like it affected my balance a little bit, which was a bit odd, because I hadn't had anything like that before, but I just felt really unstable on my feet. So it passed. But yeah, very, very weird, very vivid and very realistic dreams. And even dreams within dreams, which is strange as well. And I can remember them quite clearly, which is also unusual. So, and that's going cold turkey off sertraline at full dosage. It's not recommended with if you're going to come off antidepressants or any kind of medication. You're supposed to wean yourself off gradually. So to go cold turkey for 4 or 5 days, not recommended, and that's why. My general mood's been okay. I've been stable-ish. A couple of drops, but no, just the sheer weirdness going on up there, very odd. So that's been interesting. I managed to get hold of some today. A friend of mine helped me out with some, and I've also got my prescription sorted as well. So I actually have some sertraline now, so I should be okay. Which is good, because I've got I'll have some news coming tomorrow, and I don't know whether it's going to be good or bad or what. So that'll be interesting to see what effect that has on me as well. So I'm absolutely dreading tomorrow. But the reason I wanted to say about the medication and what it does and what effects it has, not so much the negative ones, but the positive ones, is that people have this stigma that you shouldn't have them, and they're addictive and they're they're a bad thing to have. And that's not true, in my experience. Don't get me wrong; they aren't for everyone. They're not perfect, but at the same time, they've helped me quite a lot. I think I may owe my life to actually going on medication. And just levelling me out. I mean, as I said, I still get drops, but they're not as frequent, and it certainly keeps me sane in the generally speaking. I say sane. I just mean I don't get so many bad thoughts which lead to a drop, which is good, because when it drops, it's in fact, I'm thoroughly expecting one in the next few days, but we'll see what happens. But they are useful. They are a useful tool, and you should use them. Even if it's only short term, if it's only temporary. Yeah, that's what they're there for. And yes, you could end up on them long term, like I have. But if it's a choice between going on long term medication and bad thoughts leading to, well, without saying it, you know what I'm talking about here. Then the medication is a better option. And what they tend to do is put you on medication and then do counselling or something like that. So the medication stabilises you, and then they use the counselling to build you back up. That's not working with me at the moment, because while the medication's doing what it's supposed to, the counselling thing just isn't doing anything for me. But that's just me, and I need to try something else. But the point being is that, as I said, the medication can help, and even if you're only on it short term, as I say, maybe a couple of weeks just while you regroup, then do it. That's what it's there for. And yes, it does make you feel a bit rubbish when you first start on them. When I started having my sertraline, I felt sick for a couple of days, and you do feel kind of spaced out and weird, because they do affect your mind. But give it time, and it it will work. There are different kinds. Different kinds work for different people. Sertraline is better for me than citalopram was, but some people, have citalopram, and that works for them. Trial and error is all I can say with that. Find one that works for you. Different people, different feelings, different medications. Just got to try and find the best one that'll work for you. So that's my quick waffle on medication. Never go cold turkey, though, if you can avoid it, because it's really messed me up something rotten. I've stabilised myself a little bit, so I've managed to do this video today, but it's been a struggle these past few days. I'm so glad I managed to get some before this news tomorrow. But yeah, I'll leave it there. I just wanted to do something short. To do a name drop, I did want to thank Elizabeth Bradley for taking me out today with the dogs for a little walk. Really enjoyed that. I haven't been outside for a couple of days, so I really needed some fresh air, and it was nice to have some nice company, and yeah, that was greatly appreciated, so thank you so much for that. Can't tell you how much that was needed, and also for helping me get my hands on a bit of sertraline. That was also greatly appreciated, like you wouldn't believe, so thanks ever so much. So I'll leave it there. I think I've already waffled a little bit, but with the way my head is at the moment, I'll let myself off on that one. But yeah, I hope you guys are good. Any questions, queries, feedbacks, anything, drop me a comment on here, or you can get me on Facebook or Instagram, or the usual social media platforms. And with that, it's a strange world out there. I mean, even today it's been sunny and then it's been snowing. Welcome to Britain. So with that, stay strong, stay safe, and I will see you next week.